And look at all the Guardians, man. There's huge amounts of them spawned over here right now. This is crazy cool. What is up, the world? What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing some things back in all the mods 6, ladies and gentlemen, with a little bit of Certus Quartz. Thank you very much for coming to hang out with me, ladies and gentlemen. How much Certus Quartz are we about to get? Oh my god. One swipe of the ultimate netherite pickaxe. 282 of those bad hombres. Very, very cool. You know, the last couple of episodes, or at least the last one, we started off with a little bit of a, mining a huge mound of ore section in the beginning here. And I'm kind of into it. Also, look at the levels coming fast and furious. Oh my god, one more, like so. Let's eat a little bit of food, and let me check this bad hombre out. 5.7k, not bad at all, not bad at all. Whoa, hold on a second here. A couple of things are going on. We missed a couple of these guys. And then this guy's looking more unbelievable and amazing. Yes, last night on stream, we worked on the roof, and it's really odd, and I really like it. And the whole profile of this build is quite strange. It's kind of rockety, kind of... I don't know. It's just interesting. So it's an interesting shape, and we're going to work a little bit more on that in a second. But first, let's pop over here real quick. We have a plan, or I have a plan. And there's a couple new things that I got to show you. So we fought some dragons yesterday. That was pretty freaking great. Let's go ahead and squirt you inside of there and just double check everything is pulled out correctly. We named Feathermouth our new buddy over here, hanging out, doing stuff and things like he does. And other than that, what's changed for you? Oh, well, I did want go ahead and build a bow. Decided to play around with this a little bit and see if I can make an amazing bow. And we got this guy right here. I think, where can you see? Is it alt? Right there. So unobtainium, you have to build a bow, a tool rod, and a bow string for this guy. So I used an Azure Electrum and Crimson Steel rod with a sinew and string bowstring and all unobtainium. I put endless quiver on it. That makes it so that I can fire any arrow endlessly, unlike Infinity, which only fires regular arrows. Power 9, quick shot 7, and flame. And then we have a couple other things on here. Malleable, crushing, flexible, and organic. I don't think those all actually really matter that much. But yeah, and I got some of the, what are they here? Broadhead arrows. I think if I squirt those into my dank, it will still be able to pull them out. And then this is the guy, but check this out. Look how fast it draws. I mean, you can effectively just fire it that quickly. We were playing around with that to see if it was any good versus dragons. Yeah, I've only fought some of the lower tier dragons as of right now. I know the higher tier ones are much more difficult. On the low tier guys, like we were fighting in yesterday's video, not necessarily important to build the bow, but I think we might use it in the future. All right, so I want to start getting ready to do moving stuff and things, even though our base build is very incomplete. I still want to start to get over here and do all of that. We obviously have to finish the roof. We're going to put that on very, very soon. But it's tried to drain some water. I thought it'd be neat to take the whole hexagon theme we have and build a little concave area, a little depressed area. It's not actually depressed. Well, it might be, but I'm all right. So, yeah, and then this is what we ended up going with. So I wanted to drain the water out of here, and somebody in our stream mentioned this guy, the Emperor's Chalice. Now, this guy's pretty cool. In this mode here, it actually puts down water, and if you shift click it, it will absorb water, but it doesn't really work the same way as a sponge. If we try to like absorb this all the way down, it doesn't really work correctly. And so if we want to make this little area a thing, we're going to need to get into some sponges. So if we take a look inside of here, interestingly enough, in this mod pack, there's not a way to make a sponge, and I'm not sure if there's any other item besides this guy, the Emperor's Chalice, that will do that for us. We'll make the sponge or do the stuff we need to suck up all that water. So that means what we're gonna have to do is find an ocean temple deal. Now I have a couple of them, I think, marked. There's one right there and one right here, and yeah, so I think we're gonna head over there and try to find some sponges. So here we are. I don't have any enchantments or anything like that. I'm actually just going to swim around the outside edge here really quickly and see if I can see one of the bosses. We don't really need to kill all the bosses, but I'm wondering if the debuffs are really going to affect us the same way they normally do. So far, we haven't got any debuffs. Let's just go ahead and pop inside of this like so. And what we can do is just clear this bad hombre out. Bang. A little bit of gold right there. Boy, this is easier. Dude, are there bosses in here? I'm just going to clear this out like so. Dude, this is amazing. We're just annihilating this whole build. Oh, we just took a bunch of damage. That's from, I do believe, the Berserker's Fury giving us resistance. There's a guy right there. Dude, it's over for you. Unbelievable and amazing. All right, this is... Okay, so wait, do we just get the debuff? Mining fatigue. Oh, we do have it. Oh, it doesn't seem to really matter, though. Oh, that's amazing. All right, so we have the mining fatigue. It slows me down a little bit, but not really. So considering... Whoa. Eat your food, eat your food, eat your food. Considering... Hold on, let me find a little bit of a spot to sit for just a quick second. Let's go ahead and make sure... Let's turn this guy on, and let's put everything inside of our dank. Oh, we already got 2 sponges. That's more than I need. I only needed the 1. But I think what we could do is just tear this guy to pieces. Like so. I don't really need... Wow, the food usage is crazy. We don't really need to worry too much about keeping this guy right here. Nailed it, ace that can't be stopped. So we could just clear this bad hombre out. And then get all the sponges. Hopefully there's a couple of sponge rooms in here. Oh, there's the last Elder Guardian. Dude, unbelievable and amazing. 6 wet sponges. I wonder if we'll take enough damage from the regular Guardians to hurt us. And then I'm wondering if there's any more sponge rooms in here. I'm going to clear this guy out, and then we'll take a look. And this is what happens when you totally annihilate an ocean monument. I'm trying to keep just this piece up top to kind of mark where the monument used to be. And I started digging it out looking for sponges. And then I thought, why not just take the whole thing out? Because it'll just be fun. I've never actually... Wow, wait. Have I removed an entire ocean monument before? I think I've removed part of one in order to make a farm. But never an entire ocean monument. And look at all the Guardians, man. There's huge amounts of them spawned over here right now. This is crazy cool. So I do believe I have all of the blocks. Let's go ahead and head up just to see what we end up getting here. We've got so much stuff and things. Some of the sound effects started not to work after a while. I think we were overloading the system a little bit. Let's take a look inside of here and see what we got. If we sort that bad boy, wait, pop that in there. So 8.7 thousand prismarine blocks, 6.7k prismarine, a couple of dark prismarines. How much? Yeah, 2.3 thousand kale just in harvesting this guy. I got 8 blocks of gold, which is great. But really, the sponges, these 6 guys right there are what we were really after. So very, very cool. We got our sponges. Let's go back and see if we can make that little depression area thing work out for us. So had a little trouble with the water recreating itself and creating more source blocks. I think it has to do mostly with the fact that there's so many corners inside of here. So I didn't want to mess around with it too much because I only have the 6 sponges. So I just decided to sand it in. I think this will work just perfectly fine. We'll pop all these guys off like that. And then what we should be able to do is just like so. Oh, excuse me, what? All right, we have some... Yeah, where all these stairs are. We're getting some source blocks. So what I could do is just go like kind of like so and build to me like that. That should block that off. And then I think if I were to just take out the stairs the same way I did up top, I'm pretty sure I have blocks underneath there. Ooh, I don't always have blocks underneath there. Oh, that works. Wait, there is blocks underneath there. I think that was a glass block. So we can just pop these guys off and then clean it up. It'll look great. And it looks fine. It's perfectly cool. This is what we got going on over here now. This little concaved area with some stairs here. I put these sand blocks in the center to be representative of our little refined storage crafting cube that we're going to add into this area. And I'm not sure what else we're going to do. Obviously, again, we got to put the roof on. But I like the look of it down inside of here. We could put clear glass as opposed to blue. And that might actually look a little bit cooler because we'll be able to see through this a little bit better. We are going to be using a lot of blue glass in the build, so I thought I would start with that. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys this. This tool has refractive place phantom lights when used, and I can't remember if I showed you guys that. I can just right-click now to place these little phantom lights, which are really rad. They don't really show up too much. There's some actually over here, I think. They're really hard to see. There's one right there. There's a couple in the corners. So I placed some of those guys around the outside so we can see a little bit better back there. That looks really cool. But, all right, so when we're going to be doing our move over into this area, I want to kind of have a lot more of the land part of this base sussed out. I want to be able to see what that's all going to look like because when we move over, we're going to have to move over power as well, We're going to need to build some sort of Jeffries tubes, I think, underwater. But so when we move the refined storage over, really the first thing that we're going to want to do is get that all moved over and then get our power system moved over, which is down here. So, excuse me, what? Rude, Feathermouth. All right, so these guys are bigger reactors, and I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to just build new ones. There's some blocks in there, those Ludicrite blocks. They're actually really pricey. Everything inside of the reactor that creates steam I can move, but the turbine might be a little bit tougher to recreate. So anyway, I want to be able to move the refined storage system over and have power ready to rock and roll at the same time. So that being said, I'm going to need a place to put that power, and we're not going to put it in this main building. That being said, we're going to need to have like the land area kind of mapped out so we know where we're going to put our building for our power system. So that means we've got to get some more of these hexagons built. Now, they're a little bit tedious to build, and then we're playing modded Minecraft. So there's all sorts of tools that we can use, like this one, this copy-paste gadget. So I'm going to show you how this guy works. Took me a couple of seconds to figure it out today. But firstly, what I did is basically ran this line over to here and this line over to here. And then this line over there and that line down here. So what I've done is turned this into a square like that. So I'm on copy mode on this guy right now. Now, if I pop over to here, if I can there, and then I right click, area copied. Now, if I pop over here, shift right click, pardon me, on that guy. And then if I just right click on that, there. So now we have this guy copied. And I think it should be... Yeah, it's good. It's the entire thing. So we go into the GUI for this tool and we go to pasta. And then now what we can do is paste this. So what I'm going to do now is, if that's the corner there, what I would need to do is kind of come over this way a bunch, I think. This is going to end up being a little bit weird. Let me see if I can. I can't do that there. I can't do that there. I'm trying to figure out the best way, because some of these I've already created. The best way to paste this without adding too many blocks in. Because if I add a lot of blocks in, then I might as well just build it. You know what I mean? So if we go here like so, is that right there? It's really hard to see. So I can go into the GUI, and then I can go to anchor. I can go inside of here, and then I can go like this. I can set the Y down like so. And then paste. Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. So I've pasted this. Now, it was a little bit of work to get there, right? Because I had to do all of this stuff right here. So a little bit of work to get there, but I think it could be a thing. There might even be an easier way for me to do this, utilizing a different square. Instead of making the square into the hexagon, the copied part, I could copy maybe just this piece, the inside edge. I need two. I need to copy the inside edge and then the outside edge. But anyway, I think this is going to be a lot faster way for me to build all these guys out. I'm going to play around with a couple of different copy-paste scenarios here, and then I'm going to see if I can expand this quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22! So I fixed the front. It was pretty simple. It was just a couple of these guys, and I moved them all up a block. So everything is in line now, and now I'm going to attempt to copy pasta this entire thing onto the edge, I think. So let's see how this is going to work. So we stick this on paste. All right, looks like it's going to work a little bit better on this side. So let's see here if we can get this to line up really nice. Okay, so I can't get it to line up really nice, but what I might be able to do is go into here and then anchor it. Okay, so is it one block too high? So it's one block too high and it has to move over. So you can go inside of this, the open GUI. I think that's one block too high and then over like so. Bam. And then now these blocks are some of the regular marble, but because I don't have any in my inventory, yoink. Ladies and gentlemen, look how easy that was. Oh my God, I love you so much, copy pasta tool, now that I figured out how to use you. All right, so that added all of this. We have some pieces that aren't quite right, but it just takes a second. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, what, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 of our hexagons. And the time it would normally take me to make like a half of one. I'm totally down with that. I love that. So in order to make this work the other way, I think what the best thing would be to do is pop over here, and then we would shift on that guy. We'll pop over here. Oh, crap. Did I remove that? All right. It is okay. We'll go ahead and just add it back on. So we'll pop this guy back over here like that. We'll pull these guys off of there. Now we can right-click that, and then now we should be able to go into paste mode and do, oh, is it still backwards? That's weird. So maybe if we go into rotate. No, that's odd. So I thought because I copied it, see how it's kind of, it wants to go that direction, south? I thought because I copied it the other way that it would want to paste to the north, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. So in order to make this one work, I'd have to probably make an anchor block like really far out. You can't adjust by more than 16 blocks, so that really wouldn't work for me. I could maybe try to copy this one and move it over. I'm not exactly sure, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is so much easier. I'm so excited to build this entire hexagon. We need to get this guy fixed up. So a little bit tricky, but it's coming along. This is so far what we've got done, and it seems like this tool wants to face south, so it's like south facing, and I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or if the tool is just south facing, but I'm having to build out some, like, oh, I actually don't have any more of the marble on me right now. I'm having to build out some different, I don't know, little pieces so that I can get the placement to work correctly. But on this side over here and moving this direction to the south, I'm able to place a bunch of these guys. Getting over this over here done is going to be a little bit of a different story. Also, I'm not really sure how big of a circle I want here, and it's all kind of rough right now. So I'm not sure how that's going to look when we're done. Some of this land is going to be inside of this base, which I think is going to be kind of cool that we're going to have a little bit of land in there. Maybe we'll have like a little road. Maybe we can make a village for some villagers over there as well. That might be really neat, but it's coming along quite well. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. I want to try to get this side going as well, and then maybe if I have time today, I'll try to get the rough shape done. I'm not sure if I have enough time to do that, but it's coming along quite nicely. It's looking good. It's just been taking a ton of time trying to figure out this copy pasta gadget and keeping my backpack charged up as well. Power system seems to be holding up pretty well. We have about 10 million FE in storage, and then you should see that things will slow down. Oh, a little bit more. There's some in our wiring as well. So it fills up pretty quickly, and everything down there is still running really good. You know, the other thing to check out really quick, let's just make sure that we have enough uranium in the system. All right, 7,000 plenty. But the marble, this is the thing that's taking a little bit of time. I've got to pop these guys into my inventory and then each time come over here like so. And then we have to switch these over to that guy. So we have to do this over and over. I don't think there's a way. I wonder if there's a way to automate that process, but I'm not sure if that can be a thing. But all right, I'm going to continue. I'm officially a fan of the copy-paste tool. In fact, I may have copy-pasted a little bit too much. But what can you do? What can you do when you got a special copy-paste tool? You want to copy pasta all the things. So what I did was grabbed a little screenshot of the map here, now that I have this done. And I took and drew a hexagon on top of this, trying to get an idea of how big I want this base to be. I think we're going to start off a little smaller, and what we're going to actually do is go, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that way and that way. I wish I could overlay it on there. I mean, I guess I could, but I'm not going to. And then over here, 1, 2, 3 out. So this edge will be gone, and then we're going to kind of cut this around like so, like a hexagon. Down here, over here, down, and then up over like that. So now what we've got to do, I got to figure out where I want to cut this thing. So like right over here, I do believe all this needs to be cut off. So like so, and then if I cut it all off like that and like that, actually more of this wants to be gone, but I should be able to now. There's little teeny bits everywhere too. But yeah, now I should be able to go ahead and just vein mine these pieces off like so. And that should make that pretty easy to take care of and shape. It's going to take a little bit more time, but the time saving, that's the cool thing about this. Like, I really like doing big builds, but anymore, I'm just too old to spend 15 hours a day playing Minecraft. I just can't do it anymore. I get something. So This allows me to do those big builds, but not necessarily spend 16 hours a day, just more like maybe 4 or 5 hours a day, which is nice. It's a little more doable. So from this area right here, I think we need to go out. I think if we're going to do this, it's actually only this one, and then 1, 2, and then 3. And then this actually gets cut off here. And then this is going to get cut off here all the way up to the diagonal. I think. I really hope my measurements are on with this. If it's not, I can just copy pasta it back again and rebuild it, but this should be correct. Because then what will happen as we come over this way, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be the last piece. And then that one will go back diagonally that way. So we can pop all of this stuff off as well. None of this is going to be required either. And that should help us to get the shape. So we just cut out what we want and then vein mine the rest out of the way. We're close now. I think we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, pop these guys off over here like this. Hold on. There we go. Grab that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. All right, moment of truth. Does it look like a hexagon? Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. We have a hexagon base that's made out of hexagons. All right, so we have a little bit of a deal right over there. Let's go ahead and pop that guy off. Gotta let it load in. One of our measuring sticks didn't get taken off all the way. All right, and other than that, it looks okay to me from here, from this size right here. It looks like it's pretty good. So now if we pop down inside of here, I don't know if you can really get a sense of what we're going to be doing. So the idea will be, for instance, our power systems, right? So this side comes off here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll walk out. Yeah, so let's say, for instance, our power systems, we can set that right over in this area here. Maybe these 5 hexes can be the power system, and then maybe we fill in this line here and this line here, and that'll make a little bit of a road. So we'll have a little road that walks over to this area, and then we can put our power system in here. We could even make it smaller. We don't have to make it 5 big. We could make it maybe even just 3. I'm pretty sure we could fit 3 of those big reactors. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe we do 3 big reactors, and then like there, and there, and then 3 of the turbines going up, and then we can build 3 towers to surround it. And yeah, so we'll continue to do that throughout. When we're building in the base here, we'll build some of these hexagons into roads. Some of them we can leave open as little oceany areas. Some of them we'll make into little parks. We'll add some trees. It's going to be great. We still need to put a top on this bad hombre. That's going to take me a little bit, and I'll probably just do it on my own. And then we'll start getting some stuff and things moved around as well. But I'm very excited. This was a big technological leap forward, everybody. We got a lot of stuff and things done right now. This is looking very, very cool. I'm excited to do more. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure if you liked the video you saw today, please don't forget, show your support. Smash the thumbs up button. Feel free to share and favorite the video as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you.